Hey team, it's Tim. Today I wanted to talk about how to browse your favorite websites without internet using a Raspberry Pi.
So some time ago I heard about something called the USB Internet. It was where people would go and select from a list everything that would fit onto their USB. You know, it could be anything from PDFs of books to movies. I heard it as a USB Internet, or at least that's how I remember it. I tried Googling it, nothing really came up. But I do remember some discussion, I believe it was on Reddit, about how some people had seen a wall at, I believe maybe Chicago O'Hare, but they saw at the airport that people, with USB sticks from conferences full of stuff they were never going to read anyway, they could just stick it up into the wall. It would clear the data and someone would come by to fill it with data. And I believe it was to throw, over borders places like North Korea or underserved areas in third world countries. So speaking of Reddit, I was on the Raspberry Pi subreddit and came across a post by some people who were looking for some help looking at an MVP product. And I thought, well, I'm a software tester. I like Raspberry Pi, is why I'm here. So maybe I could help. So being the smart man that I was, I read the invite wrong and offered to join at 12 CET, which is Central European time. So I thought I was signing up for something mid-morning for me. I ended up doing it anyway. Could still help, and once a couple hours of sleep. So I helped these guys out looking at their MVP, but they have a product that's available to everybody, and that's what we'll be looking at today. So the organization is Kiwix. They have a USB Ethernet over Raspberry Pi. So Kiwix has developed a Wi-Fi hotspot using the Raspberry Pi. So the Raspberry Pi W0 in this case has a Wi-Fi chip in which I can connect my devices like my phone, my laptop, really anything that connects to the internet. And it will serve our favorite web pages like Stack Overflow and Wikipedia. Well, that's probably enough talking about it for now. Why don't I show you to get an idea of what we're looking at?
So at Kiwix.org, we'll select the Raspberry Pi hotspot under Downloads, scroll down to the demo. Once that's done, we'll open up our imager, select our custom image that we just downloaded, and our SD card. You'll need at least a 16 gigabyte one for the demo. So this will write the image to the SD card and verify it once it's done. So now that the SD card has been flashed, we can insert it into our Raspberry Pi. I'm using the Raspberry Pi 0W, it has wireless built in. It's a low power, low cost device. And I'm going to use a battery to power it. The green light indicates that we have power. And the lights lit up on the bank indicate that we are drawing power. And after a moment, you can see our Wi-Fi show up. You'll see a warning that it's connected without internet. So we are connected over Wi-Fi to the device, but it is not serving us internet from outside. So now we simply go to Kiwix.hotspot, and we have our material available to browse. Some things look better than others for the mobile view. And over on my laptop, I'll connect to the Wi-Fi and get a redirect. Go ahead and agree. And then we'll need to point our browser to Kiwix.hotspot. And then we have our material to browse. And one of the fun features is that at the top you can click a random button.
Hey guys, I just want to take a quick moment to say thanks to everyone who not only watches the videos, but likes, subscribes, and comments. Everything is constructive feedback, so I welcome it. I learned a lot of lessons doing these videos, and there's still a lot more to learn. So if you like the content, please let me know, and if you don't, also let me know. I don't intend for this to be a Raspberry Pi channel. I just happen to have a lot of them laying about in a lot of different projects, half finished. These videos give me an excuse to get it done. I do have one more Raspberry Pi video planned for a review of a case that I've featured in a couple of my videos already, and a post or two that has reached the top of the subreddit for Raspberry Pi. So there seems to be a lot of interest on it. I've been doing a lot of back and forth with the guy who prints it. A lot of neat little things, add-ons for it that I haven't tried out yet that I'd like to program and show you guys next week if you care to watch.